Okay, so this is our last lesson of the year. So after this lesson, you've got a quiz and a test, and you are finished with 4th grade math. And so this lesson is kind of a review of something we did before Christmas. Before Christmas, we talked about elapsed time, and we've talked a little bit about adding and subtracting decimals. So now you're going to be doing your solving problems with time and money. So what's super important to remember is we need to remember that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. That's going to be very, very important. So we're going to work through some of these word problems. These are all from they're your lesson. We're not going to do all of them. We're going to do some of them. And then you're finished. You're going to take your quiz, you're going to take your test, and you're going to be finished with 4th grade math, which is so exciting. So Gilda went to water aerobics class 5 days in a row. On Monday, she exercised for 43 minutes. On Tuesday, she exercised for 37 minutes. Wednesday, she exercised for 31 minutes. Thursday, she exercised for 35 minutes. Friday, she exercised for 40 minutes. How long did she exercise in all? So they're given all to us in minutes. So for this one, what we're going to need to do is we need to add all of our minutes up, and then we need to convert that to hours and see if we have any leftover minutes. So 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 5 is 16. My 6 goes here, and I carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. And 14 plus 4 is 18. Let me make sure I got a little carried away there. 8, 9 plus 9 is 18. Yes. So we have 186 minutes. Now we need to convert that to hours. I'm going to show you a trick. So we know there's 60 minutes in an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to count. We're going to skip out by 60s. I'll show you my trick for it. And see how close we can get to 186 without going over. So 60 is just a 6 with a 0, right? So I'm counting by skip counting by 6s. 6, 12, well look, that's just 12 with a 0. 18, just going to be 180. 24, it's going to be 240, but look, I only have 186, so that's too much. So I know that I can do 1, 2, 3 hours, and that's going to take 180 of my minutes. So I had 186 minutes. I converted that to 3 hours, which used 180 of them. So that means I have 6 minutes left. So, I forgot what this girl's name was. Gilda exercised for 3 hours and 6 minutes. Another one. We're going to talk about Winston. And Winston is working in his garden. So Winston worked in his garden for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That was one day. The next day he worked for 1 hour and 45 minutes. We want to know how much longer did he work the first day than the second day. So we want to know the difference, which means we're going to have to subtract. Now, I have multiple units, which means I need to go ahead and drop down my minutes and my hours. I cannot borrow straight across. So, can I do 15 minus 45? I can't, which means I need to borrow an hour, but when I bring that over here, that hour I borrowed, how many minutes are in an hour? 60. So that means I had 15. I just borrowed an hour, so I got 60. That means that this needs to turn to 75. This isn't like when we do normal subtraction. We're using multiple units, so we've got to be careful when we carry. Okay. I can do 75 minus 45. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. So Winston worked 0 hours and 30 minutes longer. We would just say that he worked 30 minutes longer the first day than the second day. So, you will have to, on this one, we just did 2 of the time ones together. Now, we're going to talk about money. So, we're going to do a couple of these. Remember, the most important thing with time is that you don't carry over like it's 100. You have to remember when you carry it over, there's 60 minutes in an hour. Sam mowed the neighbor's yard. He charged $3 per yard. He mowed 24 yards. How much money did he make? So 24 yards, $3 a yard. I could add 24 times. Or I could say 24 times 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. That means that Sam earned $72 that month. We're going to do one more. And what if they had told us he charged $3 a yard? He made $72. How many yards did he mow? Well, then you would divide it. Okay, we've got one more to do. 1 month, Sam earned $63. The next month, he earned $42. The next month, he earned $81. And the next month, he earned $57. He wanted to earn $250 to buy a bicycle. How much more does he need to earn? So this is a 2-step problem. First, we need to figure out how much he has earned. Then we need to figure out how much more he needs to make $250. So, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. Plus 8 is 19. Plus 5 is 24. So Sam has earned $243. He needs $250. So what do I need to do to figure out how much more Sam needs to earn? I would subtract. 0 minus 3, I can't do it. But 10 minus 3 is 7. 4 minus 4 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. So Sam still needs to earn $7 more. So we worked through about a third of those. You've got some more to do on your own, and then you're finished.